Hey, what's up guys? This is another edition of Worth a Watch with me, Tone Flotis. Hope you all are just ready to talk the Oscars today. It is a special Academy Awards episode here, and this is going to be my rant upon the nominations. I'm of course not going to talk about every category, but I'm just going to say this. I guess the Academy Awards are really just trying to make people mad.
'Cause he's going the distance. He's going for speed. She's all alone.
Moving along now, guys, just to really just quickly go over this little bit of a rant/point I'm going to try to make in this video. So here we go. Because I have not seen every film that is nominated. I have not seen every film that many people think they would like to be on this list as I'm looking at it right now. Extremely Tedious and Incredibly Boring is nominated. The Tree of Life. Artsy, but pointless from what I've understood. Great visuals, though. Actor in the leading role. No Joseph Gordon-Levitt. No Ryan Gosling. No Michael Fassbender. Actress in the leading role. No, I couldn't be happier. Yeah, all these lovely ladies in this category. Meryl Streep, Glenn Close, Rooney Mara, Viola Davis, Michelle Williams. Yeah, I don't have a complaint with that one. Actor in a supporting role. Kenneth Branagh, Jonah Hill. Oh, that's a good surprise. Nick Nolte, definitely deserves that one. Christopher Plummer, from what I understood, yeah, Beginners, great film. Have not seen it, but I've heard good things. Max von Sydow for Extremely Tedious and Incredibly Boring. I've heard his nomination was also kind of like, why? Because I heard his performance was also kind of like me. Bernice Bejo for The Artist in supporting role of an actress. Again, good surprise for Melissa McCarthy. Wow, good stuff. All right. She was definitely the breakout star from that movie, so I could agree with that. I definitely could agree with that. Octavia Spencer. Heard The Help was a great movie. Have yet to see it either. Animated feature film. I'm really hoping Kung Fu Panda wins, actually. Versus the other smaller films, A Cat in Paris, Chico and Rita. Puss in Boots, didn't see it, unfortunately. Rango, did see it. It was just so slow. Animation was brilliant, but it's just such a fucking slow movie. Crossing my fingers for Kung Fu Panda 2. I think it deserves it. Brilliant animation, great sense of humor, and great action, and as well as some great emotional depth. Directing, The Artist, The Descendants, Hugo, Midnight in Paris, Tree of Life. Don't know even... I'll go with Midnight in Paris, considering that's the only movie I really enjoyed and that I saw out of all these movies. So, it's a safe bet for me to go with that one. Harry Potter getting snubbed in all of them, but art direction and visual effects. Wow, sound editing for Drive. Come on, Academy. Anyways, enough of just staring off into space and looking at some random ass lists. I gotta say this, as I said, are they trying to piss off people? Are the Academy members just that big of snobs where they don't nominate hardly any of the films that the audience found to be favorable as well as critics? Rise of the Planet of the Apes was a fan favorite. Not my personal favorite, but it was a great film nonetheless that I remember. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Aside from the very lower of the ladder nominations, nothing? Seriously. The acting was great across the board in that film. Nothing. Alan Rickman, nada. Nada, just not... okay. 50-50. Drive and Girl with a Dragon Tattoo. Aside from the saving grace of a nomination for Rooney Mara, I hope she wins because she truly was really great in that film. But other than that, I think it could be anybody's game in the leading role for actors, I guess. Yeah, Academy, what the... You know... Ever since 2008, when I witnessed The Dark Knight being snubbed, that is when I grew a fondness to not like the Academy Awards very much. And then later on, Chris Nolan's work just kept getting shunned and just... It just proved to me that the Academy Awards truly don't know what to nominate because they don't nominate any favorable films, whether it be through the critics or audience. They don't nominate anything that is too new or too challenging to the ideas and pushing the envelope. Hardly any of that is ever nominated, and that is just something where I understand old-fashioned, but seriously, This is an art that has evolved a lot. I guess my point I'm trying to make, guys, without making this video too long, because it just makes me a little upset for the fact is that I don't understand the voting process for this. I don't get it. The fact that so many great films got snubbed, and this word snubbed is thrown around a lot, mainly for the fact is that to me means the lowest common denominator of being ignored. Great films such as Drive, 50-50, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Harry Potter, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and many other fan favorites from this past year all were snubbed and not given the credit they deserve. And me personally, a fan of film, I've learned to understand the process of what it is to make a good film, and it's not easy. When you make a film and it is loved by the audience as well as the critics, you have a gold mine of awesome. When that work is squandered because of some imbeciles that think they know film, I guess, don't even recognize you, that's gotta suck really badly. The Academy Awards need ratings. They're trying to make the show a little bit more hip, and it was a disaster when you got James Franco high as a mofo and Anne Hathaway couldn't do anything to save that show. There's a problem when you can't even get that problem, the host of the Academy Awards, to work. But when you're trying to make it more youthful and get more ratings from the younger demographics, and you don't pick fan favorites such as the ones I've listed, that usually do reach that younger audience, as well as adult audiences, you're kind of fucked in the ratings department, Academy, so I don't know how you do it. And segue into the next topic, and the fact is, it's all pointless. And when you got many directors and writers that don't even show for these award shows, they don't even show up, what does that tell you? Not just one, not just two, but several people don't show up for these awards because they even think this is all stupid and absurd. Long story short, guys, not to keep you any longer, I think just ever since 2008 when the Dark Knight got snubbed, and when I truly started to pay attention to film back, and even a little bit before that year, it is a shame that the Academy just keeps going down this really bad road of just nominating random movies that don't even deserve this recognition that many other films do. And we, the audience, are alienated from these people that are in charge of this show. But it brings me to my final topic. When the Academy just keeps proving they're more and more irrelevant every year, I am glad to be a part of this film fan community here on YouTube and seeing some of the greatest film critics on YouTube come together and make an even better show than the Academy Awards. Well then, I believe the Academy Awards has a problem because the You Reviewers Awards is on its second annual show now. And it's a hell of a lot better because it's for us, the people, and it is by the people. Thank you all for creating the show, Jeremy Johns and Schmoes Know. Seriously. Because the Academy Awards are just a mere dusting of the shoulder. Just like, the Academy Awards, you guys are so funny. I'm going to go see the real award show now. Bye. Just see you guys later. Definitely check out the Schmoes Know and Jeremy Johns. They're the ones who started this award show for us, the fans of film. And I'm glad to be watching them every week reviewing film. And as a reviewer of films myself, I don't consider myself one of the big league critics, but I do see myself as just someone who does like to give his opinion every now and then with you all who watch, like all 5 of you. And I just gotta say, I cannot wait for the You Reviewers Awards because they definitely mean a lot more than the Academy Awards, in my opinions. So with that being said, guys, comment below what did you think about these nominations, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe, click that button right above my head. So to end things, guys, I'm Tone Flores with Worth a Watch. Thanks again for watching, and of course, keep going to the movies.